Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Let me turn my heat down a little bit. It's a little chilly here, 18 degrees in beautiful Idaho, but not any snow on the ground. Well, some old snow from a couple days ago, but pretty good conditions. Sorry for those in the country that are going through some tough weather times down there in Texas. Hopefully that gets cleared up soon and Mother Nature decides to give you a break. I wanted to do a quick recap of what we covered yesterday on impact and then talk about what we're doing today as our first full day. So yesterday was a half day, just a little background. We have a 5-day event that we're doing. We typically do 3 of these per year. We do one big one per year is the plan. This is our one big one. And it's a 5-day event. So we started on Wednesday afternoon yesterday, and we're going all the way till Sunday noon. And we have 7 presenters flying in from around the country. And we have a live stream going because we have a lot of people that couldn't make it out because of either travel restrictions from their states of communism or weather stuff. So either way, we wanted to make sure that we could reach you and engage and interact with you. And this is for our Move Now University members and non-members as well. So what this is it's a 5-day event where we're going through a ton of great clinical, but also procedural. And we have, like I said, multiple speakers flying in to help put in their part as well to make it really impactful and meaningful for all of our attendees. You can still join on a live stream, and how that works is you can jump in live every day and you can follow along and ask questions, and we can throw you up on the screen and we can interact with you. And there's an option to get all of the post-production edited videos as well, all the recordings, so that you can go back and use these for trainings for you and your team. And we have a lot of doctors that have jumped on this, a lot of clinics that are following us through, which is really exciting, which is a lot of fun. And I think we'll have all of our technical difficulties for the first 20 minutes yesterday all worked out today. There's some little hiccups that happen with Zoom when you hook up multiple professional cameras to it and have professional audio and all of that, but I think we got that all worked out now. So anyway, yesterday, what did we do? We went through a summary of day 1 through day 4, and then Dr. Chad Woolner came in, who is a marketing guru in chiropractic, and he shared some awesome tips with marketing. And Dr. Richard Bowie from Rise Chiropractic stood up, and they went through a kind of like an exercise of like how to position, how to run ads, how to do a podcast based on Dr. Bowie and his wife's unique chiropractic combination, where he takes care of a lot of fighters and she takes care of a lot of pregnant moms and kids. Pretty cool combination. So anyway, today what we're doing, we're diving right in. We're going through clinical, and we're going to start with various rules of functional movement. So different rules to understand, premises to understand, theory behind it. Instead of memorizing a bunch of stuff, it's understanding details that you can apply to various situations. So you have things you can explain to a patient when they come in and they have knee pain, for example. You can quickly and effectively reverse engineer this issue, figure out how to address it, how to look at it, and how to communicate this with your patient. So we're going through that step by step. We're going to spend probably about 2.5 hours just on that part. We're going to break out into some practicals and show you practical tests and interventions along the way. And David, our exercise therapist, is going to be helping instruct with that portion. So that'll be real cool. And then after that, what's going on? After that, we're going to go through the movement assessment. So we're going to go through Move Well 3, Level 1, Level 2. So screening and assessment, which is what we do on every single one of our patients, typically multiple times throughout their care. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to perform the test when you get proficient at it. And we'll probably spend a couple of hours just testing on it and running through all the little nuances and answering questions for our live attendees and those on live stream. Then after that, we'll take a lunch break. We come back from lunch, and Czar Horton, who is a Strong First sweatshirt, Strong First master kettlebell instructor. He was supposed to be out today, but his flight got delayed because he's in New Mexico, and they decided to ground all the flights today because of ice or something. So he was going to go through about an hour and a half of introduction to kettlebell safety, breathing, hip hinge, core, and get into the kettlebell deadlift. I'm going to be doing that, and that's totally in my wheelhouse. I'm a strong first level 2 kettlebell instructor, so I've gone through a bunch of training, and I do kettlebell work in my own workouts, and so I love kettlebells. I love teaching and talking about them. So I'm going to jump into that part. And Zara is still coming out. He'll be here Saturday, and he's doing a three and a half hour portion for our group. And he'll build upon what I start with today so that we can get past deadlift, go into squat, and then swing, and then get up. Okay, and Kaylee, how's it going, Kaylee? I see you're on here live. And Kaylee, back in the day, we did a human get up with Kaylee. Remember that, Kaylee? 120-pound get up. Pretty good. Anyway, so then the rest of today, then Dr. Singyup Rowe and Dr. Lainey Nelson are coming in, and they're going to be training on ProTech, which is something you absolutely don't want to miss. It is a passive range of motion spinal decompression upright unit, and there's protocols that are done with this. Rowe, who is a member of Move Now University of several years, he and I have got to know each other pretty well over the years. He's been out here multiple times. I think this is his 4th time coming out to Idaho. He introduced me to this piece of equipment about maybe 8 months ago, and I thought it looked pretty cool, and I ended up looking into it further, and we actually acquired one of these units. We have one in our practice. We use it with a lot of our patients, and it's just a tremendously helpful tool for disc herniation, acute disc, radiculopathy cases, and a lot of hip mobility, SI joint issues. It's a really neat idea in that a patient can be in long axis distraction or spinal decompression, and you can take them through passive ranges of motion while they're in that, because they're essentially floating or suspended. So they call it floating manipulative therapy, FMT. So that's going to be the last couple hours of our afternoon, evening today. And then we got lots of great stuff in store tomorrow, Friday. A majority of our presenters, I think, will be out. Some more coming out today, and then many more tomorrow. And then we're just getting deep into it. So it's going to be a blast. Look forward to seeing all of you in person today that flew out here, and look forward to seeing everyone on the live stream that is joining us. And if you have any other questions, you can put a comment or something here below, but there is a link to get access to the live stream if you want to join us on that. You follow the link, and it gives you instructions, and you will get a resource page with all the different links of all the different meeting access buttons for the next several days, along with resources that we use while we teach. You do not have to be a member of Move Now University to do this. This is open for non-members as well, which is a pretty cool way to expose non-members to these systems to get a better idea if this is something that you would like to really fully integrate into your practice. So, over and out. Got to get going. Pulling up to the clinic here in a second, and we'll see you later on live stream.